Alright, so the process of me creating this piece was that I wanted to make something that I felt might be relatable to not only me, but maybe other people. I wanted to tell a story that wasn't necessarily about myself, but from a perspective of someone who kind of struggled growing up and only had a mother who was a drunk. But she was a good mom. She was there for him, and like I said, she put on a smile for him just so he wouldn't feel that she was sad or broken down or see her at her weakest. I wanted to shed light upon how people always say, like, oh, you should go to college. You know, it's the best way to go for your life, to have a stable life, you know, get a good job. And personally, I don't think that's true. Like, a lot of people just go to college because it's a safe route, but not necessarily what they want to do. And a lot of people tend to drop out and just acquire debt and stuff. And, you know, college isn't free. And a lot of people stress about it. So I feel like, you know, it's not for everybody. Like, why stress about it? Just do what you want to do in life. And as you only live it once, so, like, experience it for its best and try to do what you want to do. And yeah, growing up I had a pretty good life and I was really well off. But at one point I remember, like, around, like, between the ages of like 3 to 8, I lived in a pretty, like, I would say ghetto neighborhood and of South Providence. And my uncles were like, they were like gangbangers, whatever. They were young at the time too. They're probably my age or a little younger. And I would hear about all the, like, the stupid stories that they would tell, all the stuff they did. And, you know, it wasn't that serious, nothing crazy. They didn't do anything super serious, I hope. But yeah, I remember just some nights there'd be police sirens going on, like, all the time, and waking up from the morning, like, police sirens. That was like my alarm clock at some days. And I remember vaguely my house getting shot up like twice, and then my neighbors also got shot up too. And one of the people that lived there did pass away, unfortunately. And growing up, you know, that's, like, hard to see. Like, I don't think any kid should grow up having to, like, dodge bullets in their house and you know, seeing someone pass away at such a young age. But, you know, it happens. And, you know, it just gave me inspiration for the song, I guess, because growing up, like, in a really crowded house, like, it was me, my own family, my grandpa, my grandma, grandpa, uncles and aunts, along with another grandma and grandpa that lived in the first floor with my uncles and aunts, and then, like, a few cousins. Like, the house was really packed. It was like a 3-story house, so it was, like, pretty packed, yeah. Yeah, the inspiration I drew from my uncles for sure, and the neighborhood I grew up around, it was, like, very, wouldn't say very broken down, but, you know, the houses weren't really that nice, but at least I had a roof over my head. And another point that I wanted to make in the song is, like, family is a big part of me, especially, like, a huge impact on me growing up. And, you know, what brings me true happiness is that my family is, like, around me, and just, I don't know, it's just good vibes all around when I'm around my family. So yeah, it's a big inspiration for me. And I also wanted to talk about how, you know, growing up in that type of environment can definitely cause a huge impact on someone's life, and, you know, where you grow up could actually determine, like, how you're gonna be as a person when you grow up. So the person in the song, you know, didn't really grow up in the best place, so it affects how they are and their personality. And he meets a girl, and, you know, not necessarily treating her the best, but he realizes that, you know, you shouldn't take the person, not only like a person, but the people you love, for granted. And that, you know, his love is unique, and just love in general is a unique thing for sure for everyone, because no one else can truly have what you have, and that's what makes it the best type of love for you. And there's like no love better than what you have between someone. In life you can only control so much, but at least you have control over something, and you should do what's best for you. And putting the words together for the song was the hardest. Trying to get everything to flow well was difficult. I think conveying a message in any song is not very easy to do since, you know, I'm not a rapper, and taking the time to collect my thoughts and reflect on the past and take inspiration from other places did help for sure. I'm not really good with audio and tech stuff, so it's a fun project to do overall, and I really enjoyed the process. So yeah, that's how I made the song pretty much.